Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria, your mindful twin flame, and today as usual I'm going to be doing your energy check-in. We'll take a look at Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the connection energy at this time. Today I will be using the Souls on Fire deck by Soulful Revolution for the main read. I will pull some clarifiers today from the Light Seers Tarot. I will get an oracle card for each of the twins with some advice, and I also have this little deck with me. It's called Divine Masculine Messages by Bleeding Healer, so I'm gonna pull a few messages from DMs to their DFs. Okay, let's get started right away. Please know that this is general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, but if it does, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know. This will help me circulate these messages to more people. And of course, for those who have already subscribed, thank you very much for being with me. I appreciate you very much. I think now that we are getting out of the... Oh, and this is a timeless message, although obviously there is a specific date when it gets uploaded, but whenever you come across it, that was meant for you to be heard then and there. So yeah, basically we're getting out of the Lionsgate portal energy. There's still some time for setting intentions and manifesting, for clearing some blockers. So please do some work around that. If you need any help with that, let me know. And by the way, you can also, we have the kind of conversation tab. You can also post some stuff there, some questions to me, some suggestions, any topics you think we should be discussing as a group. And I will do my best to proactively participate and to share some information or to kind of guide you in the right direction. If there is a question on a particular topic for healing, you know, personal development and ascension, dynamic with DMs, mission, you know, whatsoever. Okay, pretty colorful reading actually. Looking for 2 more cards for the connection, please. Exactly 2 cards. Thank you very much. Wow. Yeah, I just recently got this deck, so I'm still learning about all the drawings and even sometimes checking some of the interpretations, because it's definitely a very personal experience with each deck. Alright, so the general energy of the reading is the 3 of Cups. Yeah, to me it looks very much as a celebration in this case, so it's something that the twins are cheerful about this week at this point in time. It could be, it doesn't have to be with each other. People take it a lot of times that it has to be like the 2 of them doing stuff together. You know that that's not how it works, and most of the time it doesn't happen that way. And even if we do both celebrate at the same time, we don't have to do it with each other. We may, like, each of us understand celebration very differently, right? I don't know why I was guided to tell you that, but you know, like one of the twins could be celebrating by doing shopping or cooking a nice meal or meeting up with friends. Another twin could be diving into a creative project, or I don't know, maybe even going into a deep meditation, but on a completely different energetic level, and that's a celebration. And going into the prayer with the huge feeling of gratitude and fulfillment, right? And it's going to be something different. It's all very personal, so, but I see that both twins have something to celebrate this week, something to be specific, to be joyful about, and that's the general energy, a very great energy. That's why I was feeling this kind of elevated joyfulness. So I promised to put some clarifiers, so I'll do that. Again, don't want the reading to be too long, so I'll try to my best. Talk fast. So for Divine Feminines, we have 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Temperance. Please clarify 9 of Pentacles for Divine Feminine. Ooh, wow. Please clarify 5 of Cups for Divine Feminine. Okay, thank you. Please clarify the Temperance for Divine Feminine. Thank you. Clarify by 5 of Cups. There we go. Strengths on the button. Yes. So, what have we got here? The 9 of Pentacles clarified by 10 of Cups. So, what I'm hearing here is Divine Feminines are understanding that in order to get their 10 of Cups, their happy ever after, they need to get into this, and I know it's, you know, same old tune, but they need to get into alignment and feeling of wholeness by themselves. That's the 9 of Pentacles card, right? Being happy and content, you can put it that way, on their own, in order to be able eventually, and the 10 of Cups is, of course, is already about partnership, about sharing that love with somebody else in its highest version. And only when we fill our own cup, we can then, and find that happiness in ourselves, we can then have true loving experience with somebody else, both in giving and receiving love. And again, a lot of times people think only one way. It works well both ways, only in that case. Hope that makes sense. 5 of Cups clarified by 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Yeah, so I'm getting here again, focus on kind of long-term happiness. You're understanding you're not there at this time. Feeling a little tired, a little confused, disoriented. But you know that your best is to kind of, in the 7 of Wands in this deck is more about kind of like meditative state, you know, going within, having this kind of energy bubble. Not even, it's usually about standing up to yourself, but this is more, look at this card. Like, it's more about, okay, I know my happy place, I can get there anytime, anywhere I am. And yeah, I'm just gonna go within, I'm gonna connect to my higher self, to my guides, to the divine, to the universe. I'm gonna get into a better space, and I'm gonna understand where do I go from this 5 of Cups energy. And last but not least, Temperance clarified by 5 of Cups. So to me, the clarification kind of speaks that it's a continuation of the story with the 5 of Cups that we just saw. So basically, you go into, you're not in a good, you know who I'm talking about, Divine Feminines, not in a very good space, a little lost, a little confused, disoriented, going into the meditation, prayer, whatever connection with the divine, with the higher self, with angels, with spirit. The next step is going into this alchemical process of balancing masculine and feminine energy within. In order to get out of 5 of Cups energy, frequency, but ultimately because it's gonna get you closer to that long-term happiness, whether it's 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles, we saw both, whatever resonates better for you, but either one requires this work on yourself right now. Some healing, some grounding, and most importantly, balancing out masculine and feminine energy inside. And you know that we all have both. It's very important to keep them balanced out, regardless of whether you're masculine or feminine. We just have a little bit more of a specific energy. But that misalignment causes kind of like the ripple effect on everything else. And again, if you need any help with that, please reach out to me. My email address is going to be in the description box below, and yeah, we can take it from there. Divine Masculines, you've got Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. That's interesting. Please clarify the Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands for the masculine. Got something here. Yes, no, no. Keep shuffling, Victoria. It's nice. I like that it's the victory card in the middle. Literally Knight of Wands clarified by Knight of Wands. Please clarify Six of Wands for Divine Masculines. Thank you. Please clarify Queen of Swords. Okay. Nice. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and again with a lot of wands in this for Divine Masculine, I'm getting that they're getting more in touch with their creative side, with their passion, and trying to kind of start feeling through things more than and following intuitive guidance rather than just what makes sense logically in their mind. So we've got Knight of Wands clarified by Knight of Wands. They are very different cards. But like I said, to me, the main subject here is them going for what they feel is right. That's the important word, not what they think, not what others are expecting of them, whatever they're doing in life, right? There's still, all of us, each of us has their profile, so to say, of a certain status, certain occupation, certain age, gender, ethnicity, something that we are, of how we are expected to be, or what we're expected to accomplish. What do we expect to keep ourselves busy with, and things like that. So yeah, so they are trying to see deeper and do what makes them happy and what kind of like keeps that spark flowing. Even if they don't know at this point what that creative project is going to be, the end project, but they're feeling certain direction, which way to go, and they're responding to that, and that's very cool. Six of Wands clarified by Queen of Wands. And again, here I'm seeing a lot. The Queen of Wands, of course, could be about Divine Feminine. You are an inspiration for this victory, right? You are the spark. Look how much fire there is in this card, right? You are igniting that spark for them. But also look at the card itself. And again, it's more about the ritual. It's about going within, right? She's here by herself. There are no other people around. She's a queen, but she's still on her own in this ritual. So yeah, again, trying to kind of connect the dots between this internal balance and fulfillment connected with the external abundance and victory. And the Divine Feminine is inspiring them with their approach. Energetically, first of all, and for some of you, on the 3D level as well, if they are aware of what you're doing, if they are at that level of understanding on their side and like feeling that that's the right thing to do, then yes. But for a lot of them, it's most energetically. And last but not least, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by Eight of Cups. Yeah, so they're trying to stay truthful to themselves, and gender really doesn't matter here as much as the fact that they are walking away from stereotypes. And the only thing I can say that this is about your relationship. And I would say in this case, it doesn't even matter whether it's with a karmic partner, with some relatives, or with the Divine Feminine. Yeah, it is a feminine figure, right? Or we can say it's some feminine. But what's important is the there this change of mindset and walking away from the old paradigm is about relationships in general. It's about how do I, communicate and interact with the world. And of course, divine feminine is a completely different kettle of fish, but you know what I mean. Like, to them at this point, it's still interaction with another human being. And on a certain level, you can't say that that's not true. It's true, right? And they're revisiting at the time, at the point of their development where they're revisiting the paradigms and walking away from things that look right on the surface but don't feel good, or where they are seeing some of the manipulations from other people towards them, or they're seeing how they were trying to make the best out of something but it doesn't serve anyone, trying to pretend that everything is good. Okay, nice. For the connection, we've got 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Judgment. Beautiful. Please clarify 10 of Cups for the connection. Please clarify 10 of Cups. Thank you. Please clarify Ace of Swords. Alright, please clarify the Judgment. Thank you. Wow, okay. The general energy, the Hierophant. And again, in the traditional tarot, it's a little bit more towards religion and the Pope. Here, again, it's more of the guy who's on the spiritual path, and it's kind of like, again, in a ritual, whatever that ritual is, depending on what you believe in. But, connecting with the stars, with the divine, with, that light from the above. So if you're not doing that, please do that. And like I said, the energy of the Lionsgate portal is still with us for a few days. So there's still a lot of benefit with going with whatever ritual you're using for connection with your higher self, your guides, your angels, the divine, the universe, and manifesting, setting intentions, releasing any burdens. All of those things are super, super beneficial at this point. So 10 of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's getting clearer to the twins that whatever that happiness that they see, emotional happiness most of all, right, the joy, that it's not something that they can just create out of nothing by themselves. It's something that there's a divine hand at this, of how do some people connect really, really well and others cannot, no matter how hard they try. And again, I'm getting here, it's twins realizing this about relationships in general. And although twin flames are empaths and we are guided, kind of intuitively guided to build connections with everybody, eventually, a lot of times, unfortunately, that gets us into toxic relationships where we are suffering a lot because we're trying to make it look like 10 of Cups where it's just not. So they're realizing that some people, no matter how well they look on paper, they just don't work because there is energy behind it. There is this bigger meaning of how people are connected with each other and what kind of path, what kind of mission, what kind of life objectives they have. They're fulfilling with each other, right? Hence, twin flames, soulmates, and karmic partners. In a nutshell, right? They all have all of those combinations. They have their purpose. And you cannot just decide that, okay, no, this is not my soulmate, this is my karmic, or this is not my karmic, this is my twin flame. We can't just decide, right? There is a divine hand in all of this. Ace of Swords clarified by King of Cups. Yes, there is a desire of a new cycle with the twins because of the rebalancing that both have been working on, consciously or subconsciously. And this actually, if you are doing this is bringing a new beginning. If you aren't, then there is a guidance for you that in order to have a more honest communication, more transparent, more frequent communication with each other, you need to do that balance and to become the, you know, the master of emotions, like the King of Cups is. And then we have the Judgment clarified by Justice and the Magician. Oh my God, 3 major arcanas together. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, and again, I'm getting here, I'm sorry, but like very similar message that awakening and next level of development of, you know, enlightenment is gonna come in when you do enough of the balancing within, and you manifest what you're looking for, you know, what makes you happy, what your soul is looking for into the reality. That's the connection. Okay, an oracle card for each of the twins. 21 minutes already, so try to speed it up. A card for Divine Feminines, please. What's the guidance for Divine Feminines at this time? I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, by the way. 2 cards today. Happy, happy, and go the distance. Yeah, so to me, this is just another confirmation that in order to get to the happy, happy place, which to me is the 10 of Cups, right? Happy, happy. And you can even see the correlation with the rainbow colors, right? Here and there. You need to be ready to go the distance. It's a marathon. And, you know, don't burn out quickly, you know, save your energy, save your breath, go, you know, slowly but steadily. That consistent progress, that's key at the moment. Card for Divine Masculines, please. Oh, also 2 cards, okay, that's okay. And we've got similar colors. I love how they're both greenish. Fork in the road and deep knowing. Yes, so masculines are at the fork in the road, and they need to go within to make the right choice. They aren't gonna be able to make the choice based on pure logic or by listening to somebody else. They need to go within to make the right choice. And hence it will be, like I said, either new cycle that's gonna be happier and, you know, more transparent communication, or it's gonna be another cycle of the old pattern. Actually, I did for shuffle. And very quickly, a couple of messages from Divine Masculines, from their heart and soul. Thank you. We've got number 5. I see myself when I look at you. Reflection. 38. I can't stand you being with someone else. That's for those of you feminines who are with someone else, or at least they think that you are. Number 17, please forgive me. And 32, you are a wish come true. Beautiful messages. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me today, and I'll talk to you again very soon.